Welcome everybody back to season 1 of TimberBorn. We wake up on what's this? Cycle 2, day 7. Um, as you can see, we haven't really done anything off camera. I have added this staircase up here to start on the mega dam, the mega um, dam, the mega reservoir up here. I'm also going to put in a dam across here and work on doing that. We're also waiting for a couple of beavers to grow up. I've turned plank production back on. I also need to turn this back on because we're going to need some more trees to be cut over here. Is there anybody that could be pause? You can pause for a little while. So we're just waiting on this staircase and disappear to be built. As you can see, that's obviously now been built. These guys have plenty of logs and stuff to be collected. He's going to be cutting down here. So next thing on today's agenda is to try and work out. So we need the triple floodgate, which costs 500 research points or science points. Are they called science points or research points? Science. So we need a little bit more science for that. So like I said in the last episode, they've changed some of the storage stuff. So we can get a larger warehouse and that kind of thing, but they can only store... Oh, I can actually get that now. But they've changed it all, so each storage container can only store its respectable goods, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but you know. So I'm gonna unlock the triple platforms, and they're gonna go in just here with a single one. Cool. I've put in way too many, but that's absolutely fine. So that will allow us to get over to that section there. I can destruct all of that and that one and these. Well, then we can start work on the reservoir up here, potentially. Hopefully this will be able to reach up here. I know it's a little bit red, and I did try and do a little bit of a shortcut in there. We might need to move the district centre over here for a little while, but other than that, we should be good. We'll also pause you, put you in there, and yeah, looks like everything's going well. We've got plenty of food, plenty of water. These guys are actually not pumping any water because there's not actually enough storage for them. So let's put in a little bit more. Just there and there. They should get built up pretty quick because there's not really a whole lot to be up to doing. So I'm actually gonna quickly unpause that one and pause this one. Got a drought coming in 3 days. We should be okay with that though. I also really want to block this off so this sort of floods a bit, to be honest with you. So I might also start making my way. I'm just going to quickly demolish you and you. Unconnected building. So what we could do, recycle buildings. Apparently they were facing the wrong direction. Oh, you do actually get the materials back. That's cool. You just doesn't go straight back in your storage. Right then, let's make a start going down here as well. And I'm planning a bunch of stuff out. So that gets us down to here. Oh, might need an extra stair there, Tom. There we go. That gets us down to here. We'll see how long it takes them to build that, to be fair. We can store some more water in there. Though this one's going to be water as well. The building project up here is going really well. So they can build all the way around up here, which is good. I'm going to quickly unlock the levee and just start planning it out. So I'm going to go down there to go to there, and I want to go all along here to there. Let's quickly high prioritize that. And we can get the secondary levee in there. There we go. So that will back up to, well, all the way up there. When it actually gets done. Prioritize that to be picked up. The drought has started, so we'll pause these two water pumpers, which means we have an extra 2 beavers. We'll do actually, we'll take that one out. We'll actually demolish you. Get you picked up quickly as you can. We'll put in a couple of platforms and another stair in there, and then we'll cover them up with the paths, and then we can at least get down to here. Got one unemployed beaver. That's okay for now. Sorry about that. We got a bunch of science being produced. So we got water and stuff to be stored. We can also just flood all of this area. It looks like we can actually change the direction of the water so it would come. Well, it looks like you can start up here, but that doesn't really make any sense. Which we won't be doing at the moment. So they're obviously going to build all this in, so I'm going to come back to you guys when they've got some work done. Right, so they've started work on some of these levees. They are almost done with that. We've put in some more housing over here. These obviously hold up to 6 beavers. They have sleep and shelter in there. The drought has actually finished. He's going to go back in here and do that. Got some people dying of old age and that kind of thing too happening now. Kind of want to work on some well-being, some stuff like that at the moment. So I might put in a campfire just over here. It doesn't quite fit there. I'll put the campfire up there. That'll give them some social life. And we'll put in a rooftop terrace. Actually, my plans for these are different. I need to put some houses on top of those. Put a couple of showers in. Couple of showers in for them. You really need to prioritize doing this up here. Should be able to build all the way over here. Yep. They can. We do have plenty of logs. Sort of what I was worried about. Okay, there's no storage space available for them. Ah, there's no plank storage. I did think this was going to be a bit of an issue. I think I'm going to unlock the it's just temporary for now. Let's quickly should probably unlock that big storage now actually now. I'm going to store planks in this one. Okay, we can't store planks in those. Planks must be stored in piles, not yes, planks are stored in piles. Let's quickly pause another 2 scientists. We need to get some building projects underway. Built at least. Once again, we'll see when stuff is getting built. So not very long after, we got our first double lodge in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in there at the minute, which means some people obviously moved from over here, which leaves quite a lot more room for children and babies and stuff. Still trying to save up some science. They got a couple of the storages in. I'm just filling these up with carrots because we can never have enough food. The trees are finally coming in, so we're going to get a bunch of logs. I'm actually going to unpause that as well. And, set it to a slight bit of thing. We'll pause you for now. Pause you for now. We'll pause. Actually, we need you a bit higher priority, really. Got another drought coming in 3 days, and these guys obviously have been working really hard. I think these are 2 logs here, but the logs are basically being cut and then straight taken into like building projects. So we can come down here now, which is good. I'm going to dam up down here eventually, and then I'm going to work my way down here. Need to get down to there really. If I click on this, yeah, that's all green still. So how far down there can I get? All the way. Right, so let's start a little bit of a mega project. We need levees to go all. Oh, I've done that in the wrong. I have done these ones in the wrong area. It appears. Let's try this one again. Like that. And then we'll put some dams on top. And then we shall path along there. A bit more building projects for them to do, I know, but we're getting logs in now. There's a bunch of logs as well. Also got a little bit of a campfire in there. Now, and I've got a hauling post going in here. This should help with just moving goods around the area, basically. We shall unpause this, give it a little bit more priority. That could be. They kind of need to be worked, but I haven't really got enough adult beavers at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to high prioritize all of that down there. So all 4 of my workers will start working on this. There they come now. And then hopefully this will all fill up with water, flood all the way back. I'll dynamite this at some point, dynamite all this at some point. We need planks, and a lot of them as well. We got plenty of food. I'm just waiting for baby beavers to grow up, really. The drought has now started, which gives us 2 extra beavers. We can go in there. They've already gone into jobs. Pause that. Pause that. They are kind of needed. That's too far away from her. So demolish that one, that one. The science is going up slowly but surely. And yeah, I think I'll be back again when they've done some work. Right, the dam is coming along pretty nicely. Got a couple more blocks to be placed. We've got 5 baby beavers still to be born. Got a bunch of like construction materials required. these are obviously big warehouses. Got a gear workshop going in too. It's a bit higher priority because I want to start getting these triple floodgates in. They've just built the third and final house over here. Should be good for food and stuff. This is pretty good at replenishing itself. If not, I can always put in a aquatic farmhouse, and they can start making spaladoc and that kind of thing, or start producing a bunch of wheat. The trees are being cut pretty efficiently. I don't think we've really run out of logs for a little while. I did have this whole section here. I didn't mark any of this for cutting, but I've got a couple of haulers in here now, two of them in there, and then I'll obviously open up this job for other people. When the babies grow up, they'll go straight in here, and hopefully we can get that going as well. The levee and everything up here is all done. I do kind of want to use some of this space for some farming, and obviously they can still pick these as well. Still waiting for, I believe, 500 science. Yeah, 500 science, but we are nearly there, as you can see in the top right. 69 logs in storage. I have prioritized the lumber shed and this one as well. I'll prioritize that by haulers as well, so they can go ding, 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 sort of like that. I believe I only need a couple of logs because I'm saving up for the medium water tank. I'm actually going to whack these guys on a 24-hour working. You go to gear workshop and stuff is working. Just trying to push these guys to the limit, really. They are going to start feeling ill at some point, and I do know that. The dam is almost complete. It's actually flooding a little bit, but this should be the last couple of logs to go in there. This is obviously the highest priority building, and I think it's like, yeah, beavers are getting injured now. So I'm going to have to start putting in some medic beds. Which means I might need to start actually collecting these dandelions. Why are we -1? Injury, hunger. Dam is now done though. Which means we are storing all of that water. I'm actually not using any of it either. It's really good. Mark all of that for cutting. Put another lumberjack flag down there. Beavers are obviously injured and everything. Put in a path. Get a gatherer flag in there. Set this to dandelions. Put that on a bit of a higher priority and lower the priority of this. Got a bunch of old age deaths popping up, but nothing we can't handle. Put that well-being center in here, the medicine tent, I guess. The healer. Oh, he was expensive, but kind of need that. Oh, we need metal blocks for you. It's going to be a bit of an issue because that means starting a brand new district somewhere where there is metal, which is over here. I think that's the closest one to us. Unless we go up over here. Actually, they might. Actually be able to reach this. Because obviously the district centre's there. They might be able to reach this from where they are. A couple of gears. We've got one injured beaver. Pause you for a bit. Pause you for a bit. Bunch of haulers. Yeah, we got nowhere to store the dandelions. Pause that. And continue on. These guys are heading down here. Demolishing all of the paths and stuff along the way. And smacking a gatherer flag for metal. 250 science, but well worth it. They'll get built. Got 2 beavers underway to go and be resourceful. Work on those 2. It's about building a supply now of stuff. Got another drought 3 days, but for now, we'll just see what we can do. Let's put the carrots in there. So carrots out of all of these, and we'll put dandelions in one of them. Wish you could just do like general storage. You know, like general storage. That's the only real annoying thing. So all the carrots will go in there now. They'll get moved around and stuff. Actually, make one of these a scrap metal one. Actually, make this one a scrap metal one. And we can't do that because we need another pile for that. We'll put it in right there, and we'll select it to be scrap metal. And opposite to that, we'll put the metal block one. So come down there, pick them up, and just want 4 for now. Put another gauge in there. Good to go. Right. I'll be back once again when everything gets built and we have enough science for the levies. Right, 500 science. A bunch of trees are unlocked. I've put in this little water pump station down here so we can start pumping through the dry season. This shouldn't really run out of water down here. Should be able to get all 4 of these pumps going all year round, basically. Whack a path in there so you're actually connected to the district. And yeah, the dam seems to be working pretty nicely. Got a bunch of logs, literally overflowing with logs. Big problem is water at the moment, which is why I've actually put these in down here. Logs are absolutely booming. I need to unlock the triple floodgates for 500 science, and put these in here, and put them on a little bit of a higher priority, really. Not too many materials. We are actually making a little bit of a stockpile of planks in a minute. I have also started doing scrap metal. I'm just going to fill this up with scrap metal, basically. They're just collecting it from down here. They can fill these and do all that stuff. We've got a bunch of storages that just, you know, um, like no goods selected, but gears can go in one of them, I suppose. But yeah, we're just waiting for some more projects to be built. We've got another water guy in here, but probably should prioritize that a bit more. Prioritize a bunch of these a little bit more. And they are. Where is the storage? So I need another 120 science to unlock this. Not enough science points. I was looking at this. 120 science to unlock this. This obviously needs gears and planks. Okay, now unlock that. We'll plonk that in there and there. That's going to take a little while to be built, but now we don't need scientists as much. We've now got 2 beavers that are free, which means we can put 2 beavers in the gear workshop and that power wheel. Still leaves us with 1, so what we'll do with them is we'll put them in the hauling post. We're not too worried about these things because I could probably get rid of them. Still got plenty of food coming in. I am going to put some farms down here eventually. This should really give us like plenty of water, and we can still pump through the dry seasons. So that's basically what this is all about. Sooner or later, we can obviously get all this cleared up. They are pumping in some logs and stuff up here. All the logs are in. gears going in down here. Plenty of stuff going on. We do at the minute have a slight issue with planks and of that kind of nature. I'm obviously working on this big reservoir up here, which I also might sort of not change my idea, but sort of edit what I'm going to do up here by putting in a lumberjack flag just there, and at least using some of these logs so they're not just like wasted. Obviously one side will be wasted, but because they're going to be overworked. For a little while. I have also noticed that I'm probably going to need to put some levees in there, or that will flood. Maybe even get rid of the staircase. And put a levee in there. Like that. Oh yeah, I forgot they could just walk across this. Just do that. Might just put 24-hour working back on and see what they can do. I'm going to come back when everything is built. And the reservoir is completed. So I've set these to 2.5 height. They will flood if they're actually that high, so they have to be set to 2, I believe. Because I need to actually fix some stuff. Because if I set them all the way up to 2.5, obviously I set these on the end. So what I need to do is I need to delete that and delete that and that probably, which means deleting this path and the campfire and the stairs again. Haven't actually been built from the last time I destroyed them. And then we need to whack in some more levees. Oh, they're dams, not them. Just some levees down there, some levees down to there. Put a stair onto here. And they'll get built pretty quick because they're actually able to reach them from basically anywhere. Food and stuff still looks pretty good. We got plenty of logs to be playing with. I put in a couple of water wheels over here, and I'm actually going to start diverting the power a little bit here as well. So I'm going to put 2 of them in. Which means I'm actually going to reroute the path. Delete you. Let's go down through the layers. Demolish you as well. And then we can start putting some power shafts in. We don't need that one. It does need to go there though. Because what we're going to do is go up, basically. And we're going to put in a high power shaft that goes up and up, and then rotate it so it goes there. That needs to get demolished too. We are making no gears, which is why I'm doing this over here, but these do need gears, these big tall ones, so I'm going to turn the gear workshop back on for now. We do have enough planks and stuff, it's, you know, it's plenty to be going around. It's just we're building so much stuff at the moment. Let's actually pause these as well, put some more haulers in for now. But yeah, the Giga Reservoir is actually built and constructed. We got some water storage down here, some water pumpers down here. We got a dam in down here as well in this episode, and it seems to be going well. I'm trying to do everything so it looks a bit nicer as well, other than just looking kind of horrible. We have started collecting some scrap metal and stuff like that, so my plan is to sort of turn this area here into a little bit of a uh, construction, a bit more industrial area. And then over here, in this big area here, I'm going to bring the path probably down and then up again. And in this area here, I'm going to build a massive wind farm, which means I need these big wind turbines here, which are unique to this faction, which are 1,400 science, which means I've got to turn science back on and start producing more science. What do I want to put in here? I suppose I could put some more carrots in there. Not that they need any more carrots. We are sort of going a little bit up and down with food, but for now, everything looks like it's going good. Obviously, we've got plenty of logs and stuff to go around and be built. Stuff to be built. We actually need to build that in for the reservoir to be made, which means turning off the gear workshop for a moment. Just so this can be made. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. It's taken me so long to record. Obviously, you guys have only seen 43 minutes of it, but yeah, this is how our colony looks right now. Obviously, I can't even zoom out and show you all of it, but yeah, hopefully this is looking good and you guys are enjoying. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly take a screenshot of that. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.